silk waistcoat.
So what is this? If this isn't poly,
That's hemp.
These are all natural materials.
Yeah, in Tennessee we actually go under. Yeah, tell you haven't worn fitted clothes in a while. So we used to grow a lot of hemp in Tennessee. We can make our own biofuel off of hemp. Hemp is the strongest fiber. It has the highest tensile strength. It's the most breathable. It takes dyes better. It's like the super fabric.
Jeff invited me to his Tennessee farm for another fitting, this time in clothing he made using sustainable material before leading me into the woods to forage for bark, leaves, and spring water to make natural dyes.
You want to do this? Or you want me to do this?
Yeah, well, show me what we need to do here.
You want to get the top layer as best you can. If you get bigger chips, that's fine. So you can get the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's definitely full of color. When we're talking about sustainable fashion, what does that even mean?
You start with fabric.
Yeah.
So you want natural fibers. You want plant-based dyes. You don't want synthetic dyes, right? Those are the two most important factors.
Several generations ago, when we were making clothing, it all would have been sustainable at some level, right? I mean...
Well, it was all natural fibers. That's all they had. And they were using, like we did today, foraging for their dyes, what it had around them.
So some of the irony in that now is how dependent we are on other countries. Because at some point I was like, wait, we can do it cheaper over there. Or maybe we don't want to deal with the chemicals and the potential for hazards here, so let's just send it off to China or wherever.
The reason why it was moved, obviously, is because of just the regulations. So they were basically coming down on certain, like in the food industry, certain food colorings weren't allowed anymore. Same in clothing. They said it can only have X amount of formaldehyde, X amount of this, X amount of that. So then they moved it overseas, and so therefore there's no regulations there, so now you don't know how much of that formaldehyde is in it, and it's probably over the legal limit. All right.
This is all it takes. You just go in your backyard, find stuff.
Reason why I'm into it, because imagine synthetic dyes, what they're made of, heavy metals, formaldehydes, they're gnarly for your health. But everyone uses it because you literally pick a color, like you pick a number, say I want red 101, they put it in a machine, spits out, done.
Yeah.
And it costs like 10 cents. But the beauty is like, you know, like here, like this. I can drink my dye.
Yeah.
They can't drink their dyes.
I don't know if I can, but...
Yeah.
Tastes like water.
They've outlawed some older dyes, like you heard about the green emerald dress, because of the arsenic to make that emerald green.
Wow.
They didn't study what it does to the body.
You know, today we made clothes like someone would have generations ago. We're foraging, we're finding the stuff to make natural dyes, using natural fibers. But how many other people are doing that today?
There are companies, even in Tennessee, that are building out powder form of the plant-based dyes so that it can work with commercial machinery.
But we're pretty used to the price point.
People are addicted to that.
Yeah.
You know, to go about convenience, look at Amazon.
Right.
Everybody wants everything tomorrow. How do we break that addiction cycle? How do we go back to the old ways? How do we care that you personally died back today? What has to happen is simply policies are set in saying, hey, these gnarly chemicals that are in the synthetic dyes and fabrication are harmful. We're making them illegal like they did in the food industry.
Yeah.
And then people have to use better ingredients.